Oops, you're not supposed to see me yet. I apologize. And now for Drezen Draws. Okay, now you're supposed to see me. I just pressed the wrong thing. For whatever reason, I'm still on Windows 7 and it's starting to fail on me. I mean, it's like I click on something and it doesn't respond right away, or I click and drag and then it just kind of gives up and it's like, ugh. It's like a dog that's going to catch something while playing fetch, and then all of a sudden he just gives up. So with that being said, welcome to another exciting episode of Drezen Draws. What we're going to be doing in this episode, which is a little different from the last several episodes, is we're going to play a little game. And it's called 3Style, as the title suggests. Let's look at it again. Yeah. So 3Style is a game that is played with 3 words. And let me show you those 3 words. An animal, an occupation, and a mood. So, what I need you guys to do is start writing those in the comments. An animal, an occupation, and a mood. Now, with that being said, this is not a show where you get to make requests for me to draw your OC or any other characters. We're playing a game. Nothing that's drawn in this episode will be available as prints. And everything is going to be watermarked because, you know, I hear about art theft all the time, and it's not that I'm, you know, afraid of art theft, but you got to do your due diligence. Now, I want to see why I'm not seeing any comments yet, unless you guys don't really have anything to say at the moment. Let's see. So, I mean, let's see the comments. I see there's 9 of you that are watching at this exact moment. Don't think too hard. We need, again, an animal, an occupation, and a mood. That's all we need. That's all we need to get started. Anyone, anything. Think. Come on. Come on, let's go. We need an animal, an occupation, and a mood. Hopefully this doesn't take very long. I'm a few minutes into recording and I do want to get started. Animal, occupation, and a mood. Come on, let's see the comments. Trying to get some people in here. I appreciate everyone watching, but please participate. This episode depends on it. Well, while we're waiting, for those of you who don't know me, this is a face you will get to know. I know I probably should have announced this episode a bit more in advance, so that those of you that are watching could gather your thoughts and participate. I'm not mad that no one's participating, I'm just a little surprised. So, this is LuckyZilla. He is my own original creation. I've been drawing him for 25 years as of this past December. For those of you that are curious, I am drawing in Adobe Illustrator. And I am drawing on a Wacom Cintiq 22 HD drawing tablet. If I could, use that. Yeah, there we go. Here it is. Here's the big boy. Okay. Alright, 10 people watching. I need your help. I need an animal, an occupation, and a mood. Okay, I guess I am gonna have to start. Wow, nothing. Nothing. Okay, so let's go with a squirrel. I know I have awful handwriting. Oh, let's... Oh! Okay. I just got one from Messenger. Okay, so we have a frog, a driving instructor, and angry. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Let's see now. Let's say he's about, oh, I don't know, 50-something. Maybe he's got a tooth sticking out, and his tongue sticking out, and oop. Okay, and we also got a red panda, a lawyer, and discouraged. Oh, further questions. Okay, he doesn't look angry enough, so I really gotta make him angry. Boston! Boston, come here, kitty cat. And one of the cats is cranky because I won't let him outside. I wouldn't let my mother outside in this heat. Give him swirlies on his tie. Nah. And we'll give him a polka dot tie. I don't know if we're going to color this, only because... Maybe he has a hairpiece or some nonsense. maybe he left a belt home that day. Now, I, about a year ago, started offering Drezen Draws birthday parties. Actually, I think it was longer than that. Now that I think about it. And one of the services that was provided was going to be creating a character from scratch. And this is going to be one of the activities, but I could never figure out an easy way of getting kids, especially younger kids like 7 or 8 years old, into creating their own stuff. And I have yet to book a single birthday party. And I mean, with COVID being what it is, it's significantly harder. But for a very reasonable fee, I will host your child's party or whatever kind of event you happen to be running, and I will send you personalized sketchbooks for the event so that this way you can participate in style, Drezen Draw style. And I will teach you how to draw some of your favorite characters, and we'll create at least one, if not more, characters via 3Style. And it'll be fun. Yeah, we'll get some snot coming out of his nose because, generally speaking, when I think of driving instructors, I don't think of them as particularly pleasant people. Like, have you ever seen the movie License to Drive with the two Corys, Corey Haim and Corey Feldman? The driving instructor in that movie is played by Uncle Phil, James Avery, who was also the voice of the Ninja Turtles' classic villain, the Shredder. I failed my road test, oh, let me see, 3 times before I passed. And I took everyone's suggestion about going to this one particular place to pass my road test. I can see why. They weren't really grading anything. They were just like, yeah, whatever, okay. Can you put your foot on the gas? Can you put your foot on the brake? Okay, congratulations, go get your license, kid. Granted, I am not the greatest driver in the world. Although at the same time, I'm not trying to be Dale Earnhardt. Give him some, like, sweaty armpits or some nonsense. Okay. Isn't this guy great? My only regret about this is that I wish I had done it faster. Look at that snot. Oh my god, it's beautiful. He's got some messed up teeth because, you know, not everyone needs to look like they're in a Crest commercial. You don't have to be, you don't have to have perfect hygiene to be a decent human being. You just have to be a decent human being. At least that's just my my philosophy. Although at the same time, when I go to a convention and I'm around someone who hasn't bathed for a week, well, that's when I make an exception. Hey, if you're missing teeth, if you're missing your hair, hey, I don't fault you for that. But if you don't take a bath, then, well, you should. I've encountered a handful of those now and again at the shows. Something. There we go. There's our guy, our frog driving instructor. Whoa, forgot to get rid of all the. Yeah, there we go. And it's as if he is screaming at his student. Let's say, presumably, it's a fly for convenience. Make a left turn, you blockhead. A left turn! Or something. I don't know. Anyways, say goodbye to the frog. Now, we're going to do a red panda as a lawyer who's very discouraged. Okay, now, red panda. Let's see now. Gah! I don't want to use the scissors tool. I gotta get upgraded to Windows 10. At some point I gotta make a trip over to Micro Center to do that. Alright, I think I'm going to start putting some of these new nibs that I got to good use. Because my Cintiq 22 HD is no longer manufactured, I had to go through a third party to get new nibs, and this one is being difficult. A word of advice that I will give you when buying from a third party: you can, and if you aim to hold on to your $2,000 investment a little bit longer, you won't really have a choice. But understand this: do not use the little nib clamper that they give you. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, that feels good. Well, let's say this is a skinny dude with a big head. And I like this picture. I'll show you why. Because he's doing what we call a blep. It's when an animal sticks his tongue out ever so slightly, like. And that was introduced to me by my sister. So, yeah. Almost looks like the brain from Pinky and the Brain. Pardon me, I'll be right back, folks. Okay, I'm gonna pause the music for a second. Now, don't worry. It's nothing bad, thankfully. But I just want to say that at this point in time, life is so precious. I just got news that my grandmother made it out of a surgery. I'm not going to get into details because that's none of your business, but she is stable. Just keep your fingers crossed if you could. I'm not going to ask you to pray because I don't really believe in prayer anymore. But I spoke with my grandmother a few days ago, and we had a short but very good conversation. She's going to be 90 years old in 2 months. I would like to think that she's going to make it, but in these uncertain times, anything can happen. So, obviously, some of us don't talk to certain people anymore because, we had a falling out or whatever. I mean, if you had a falling out with someone you really, really, truly care about, I recommend, I don't recommend, I encourage you to reach out to them and, try to patch things up if you can. Unless, of course, we're talking about a really toxic family member who has done really horrible things to you, or a friend that's done really horrible things to you, then you can just forget that. But to those that you especially hold dear, I reach out to them as often as you can. I mean, within reason, but you never know if you're going to be here tomorrow or not. It's just, I feel like life has become just that uncertain. So, anyways, I'm relieved to have heard this news. So now we're going to get back to the music and to Double D. I think this is going to be. This is going to be it. Okay, no. We're not doing this right now. He sort of looks like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. I would like to thank those for contributing that did. Perdita, Kyle, and Rachel. I greatly appreciate your assistance in making this first official live game of 3Style a success. I think the landscapers are here. I feel bad that they have to work on a day like today. It's just too hot. I have no idea what music's playing. This poor guy. Alright, there we go. Get a good look at him. Alright. Now as we're not going to color him, Fist, Bird, and Hangry. Hangry. Hangry is a little what I'm feeling right now. Maybe we'll make him a kiwi or something. Ain't no Snickers gonna cure his hunger. For all we know, he could be out for blood. This could be Captain friggin' Ahab reincarnated. Still looking for that asshole Moby Dick. All right. Here we go. I think we're about done here. I know you might be thinking that looked like a little bit of a cop out, but hey, no, it's I don't think of it as a cop out. If anything, I think of it as just, you know, hey. It's a great little idea. Thank you, Rachel, for that. You can have this performed at your child's next birthday party. You can hire me for corporate events. I also have a board game, which will keep you and the kids busy during quarantine. But for now, I want to wish all of you good health and good luck in the days ahead. And otherwise, stay drawsome.